What is going on, family? So, we are on day 37 with Jesus. She's on day what?
7.
Day 7?
Yeah.
Okay. She's on day 7. She started the book after I got done. So, day 37 with Jesus my way, day 37 of freedom, and day 28 of 75 hard. We're getting our second workout in right now. Really, I haven't read the, I think it's Luke. I think I'm on Luke 7 if I'm correct. I haven't read that yet, but I will get back to the house here shortly, read that, and I will just dabble in that and do the usual, God way, let's go. What is going on, family? Excuse the sweat. I literally just got back from that walk. But I was going to go over Luke 7, which I was on. There was something in here that I thought really kind of stuck out right. It was I'm gonna start where it says Jesus anointed by a sinful woman. One of the Pharisees asked Jesus to have dinner with him, so Jesus went to his home and sat down to eat with him. But a certain immoral woman from the city heard he was eating there. She brought a beautiful alabaster jar filled with expensive perfume. Then she knelt behind him and at his feet, weeping. Her tears fell on his feet, and she wiped them off with her hair. Then she kept kissing his feet and putting perfume on them. When the Pharisees who had invited him saw this, he said to himself, "If this man were a prophet, he would know what kind of woman is touching him. She's a sinner." Then Jesus answered his thoughts. "Simon," he said to the Pharisee, "I have something to say to you." "Go ahead, teacher," Simon replied. Then Jesus told him the story. A man loaned money to two people, 500 pieces of silver to one and 50 pieces to the other. But neither of them could repay him, so he kindly forgave them both, canceling their debt. Who do you suppose loved him more after that?" Simon answered, "I suppose the one whom he canceled the larger debt." "That's right," Jesus said. Then he turned to the woman and said to Simon, Simon, I gotta turn this off. Said to Simon, "Look at this woman kneeling here. When I enter your home, you didn't kneel, offer me water to wash the dust from my feet, but she has washed them with her tears and wiped them with her hair. You didn't greet me with a kiss, but from the time I first came in, she has not stopped kissing my feet. You neglected the courtesy of olive oil to anoint my head, but she has anointed my feet with rare perfume. I tell you, her sins, and they are many, have been forgotten. So she has shown me much love. But a person who is forgiven little shows only little love." Then Jesus said to the woman, "Your sins are forgiven." The men at the table said among themselves, "Who is this man that he goes around forgiving sins?" And Jesus said to the woman, "Your faith has saved you. Go in peace." And I think the one thing that got me on this part was how he says to the Pharisee Simon, he answers him, he's just like, they're talking about, "Oh, she's a sinner," what I'm saying? Like, why would you even do this, and things like that. It's like always somebody that wants to chime in that's worried about something that's going on that has nothing to do with them. And I see that a lot going on in the world. It's just like, my thing that gets me is like, it doesn't matter what this person has done. It don't matter what you have done. It don't matter what you can do. It don't matter what you can do. It's like we're all equal. But the thing is, when the most is just how people always seem to try to tear someone down or make it obvious or say someone doesn't deserve something just because of what they're like doing, or or like, for instance, her sins. Like the Simon guy makes it out like he doesn't deserve, or she doesn't deserve that because of the fact that she is a crazy sinner. And I'm just like, what? Like, who is he to judge though? What I'm saying? Like, who is he to judge? Is he the one in control, or is God in control? And I feel like that's a good it's a good story, or a good part in this section to speak about, due to the fact of it's just like we're always quick to say someone doesn't deserve something because of this, because of that, but we're not in control of their life. God is. So my thing is like, there's this guy over here that is sinning nonstop, but God keeps blessing them and blessing them and blessing them. It's like, who am I to say, like, oh, he doesn't deserve that, man? He's over here doing this, doing that drug, this, that. Like, who am I to say that? Because realistically, what's so crazy is, how do we know that he's not continued to getting, like, the person's not continued to being blessed by God for the fact of God trying to put a vision in his face so he doesn't, I don't know, say he was addicted to drugs and he kept buying drugs, but God keeps blessing him with money or blessing him with opportunity and these other things. And this other guy over here is like, how does he keep getting these chances? And I'm over here, and when he's over here sinning, I'm over here obeying, because maybe he, is putting these things in front of him to, like, save him from taking his life, or save him from a path that he's going down, and said, hey, I keep giving you this, like, pay attention to what I'm giving you, because I'm trying to give you this because I'm trying to save your life. It goes deeper, I feel like, or it could go deeper. Maybe that's just my way of thinking it, but like that's just I don't know, like a scenario that I had on that part, that I feel like maybe it could always be something like that. We never know. But that's one of the main things that stood out in Luke 7, and tomorrow we'll be on Luke 8, of course. And besides that, I don't really have too much else to say, as far as, like, you guys already know the days that I'm on, and as well as the 75 hard. We just got done with the walk, and we're just gonna truly just keep it pushing. Tell you the truth, like, I'm sweaty, I'm ready to get a shower. I probably stink, but yeah, we're just gonna keep this pushing, man, because I'm enjoying this journey for sure. I'm enjoying a lot of stuff that is just, like I said, everything's just unfolding in front of me. A lot of understanding within my life. Like recently today, I came out on my Facebook and just, told, I put a post out there that's been on me heavy to speak about, how I've dealt with depression, how I've dealt with, certain things like that, as well as I've dealt with molestation that's built a shame upon me. I've dealt with the fact of, like, being addicted to weed, as well as, like, porn addiction, and it's like that built shame upon me as well. And all these things have just built so much upon me, but I've also shared the fact of, like, going through all these things that I've been through, all these things that's built upon me. It's like God has brought peace within my life and within my heart, of understanding that, like, I can't go back to the past and change it, or I can't fix it. And honestly, some things just aren't meant to even understand, but it's like I gotta not forget, but forgive and move forward. And I feel like that's a lot. That's why I'm becoming one at peace, and, like, I feel like a lot of doors and opportunity as well as are opening up right before my eyes, and my faith is just all in God through all these times that we're going through, me and my wife and stuff. Like I said, I don't really want to speak on much, but the things that we're going through, it's like, all faith is in God right now, and we're going to keep pushing these things. And like I said, we're going to come back to this video, and I want to show you guys the power of what he can do with one man. And one man that has fear, one man that has anxiety, one man that deals with depression, and one man that said, I'm done with it. I want to lay it all at his feet, and push forward for the life that I know that I deserve for me and my family and friends and the others around. That's what I feel like it's all about, that overflow. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys at that one though, for sure. But I love you guys, and I appreciate you. And it's always peace, love, and happiness. Big faith.